What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And we have a 07 Avalanche, I believe it is. It's only got like 107,000 miles on it, but the issue that we're having with it is the front lift on the seat does not go up and down. You can hear the motor running, but it is stripped out in like the worm gear, and we had to get a whole new seat clamp track right here. And what is messed up on it is right in here, it is stripped out in this little housing right here, and it's not spinning that. Took the old seat out and verified that, and the motor is working fine. It's just it's stripped out inside the little gear section right there. So, and from everything I saw, you cannot replace just this. You have to buy the whole seat track, which is a pain in the butt, but we'll cross that when we get to it. But I'm going to show y'all how to change all this out. And we'll have to remove the seat first, and then to do this you do have like a little cover right here. Yeah, cover right here that you have to take off that houses your bolt for your seat right here, and this one's already come up. Normally it's sitting down inside here, but you can just normally reach down in here and you can pull them up and they'll come out. I can't do it now because I didn't seated it back down, but you can get something underneath here like a trim tool, pop that up, and then on the front on this side you have a cover that just slides off on the front, and then you have another one on the back. But we're going to remove the front bolts first because we'll have to slide it forward to get the back ones, and the connector and all that stuff is on the back as well. And to do this, you have to take the seat off. The seat back has to come off. You have to take the back portion of the seat, which is kind of like a plastic material, has to come off too. So let me grab a tool to pop this off, and I'll show you. There's going to be e-torques on the front and back of this. Like I said, we're starting off on the front. I already pulled the covers off of that and off the side right there, and I just used a little flat blade screwdriver and it come right off. Now to take this off, it is an E20. Go slow on it. I want to strip the head out, and then here is your other one right there, and I'm using a swivel with an impact. Okay, get that one off, and that's what they look like. Now we can scoot the seat forward as much as we can, and these go pretty far forward, so you got a lot of room on the back. So we're doing that just so we can gain access to the back. Okay, use our flat screwdriver again, and exactly how I did the front. Get underneath the bottom front edge right there and pry up. And to get in the back, that pulls off, and then you'll have e-torques right here, and then you got this little cover right there, and to take this off, just flip it, and there you go. That is all that is. And now we're going to take this one off, that one off. I do not remember what size those are. They're probably like an, I want to say like an E12. Let me find it. Probably bigger than that actually. Might be an E16. Got a 16 right here. Let me try a 14 because it feels a little loose, but not too much. Yes, it is an E14 on the back ones, and I'm gonna get an adapter. I'm actually gonna tilt the seat forward. Can't do it. I already disconnected it. Be all right. But I'm going to get in here, take those two off, and then I'm going to take that one off as well. How much you want to bet? That one is an E20. Oh, yep. That one was an E20 as well. Let's get the screwdriver up in here. Pop that out, and you should be able to just pull that straight out. So let me get these two off, and then whenever I get ready to pull the seat out, I'll bring y'all back and show me pulling the seat out of this thing. Here are what's on the back. These are actually bolts on the back. We're going to sit those in the floorboard. I'm going to set y'all up so y'all can watch me kind of pull the seat out. We should be clear of everything else if I remember correctly. And there we go. Seat is out. You can kind of see here's your connector. You can fold this up and it's just all your one of your computers is right there, and get the threaded holes on the back. Line up dowel is right there, and then your studs come through on the front. Here is your seat. I'm gonna find something to lay this on so I can actually like flip it around and stuff without getting it dirty or any of that stuff, so I can start pulling everything off of it. As you can see, we got it laying down on top just so we don't get it all dirty and stuff. And first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and pull these side covers off. And the way you're going to do this is you can get a screwdriver and these just pop right off. That one flew off, but that's it. You don't have to worry about that one. And then 7mm on this front bolt right here. Just take that off. And I don't think there's any more. I think it's all pop clips from here. That's your 7, but we should just be pop clips that hold everything in. Alright. And after that pulls off, you're going to have a connector right here and one right there. And normally this has a safety tab on this top one, but this one don't. Alright, let me take these off real quick. Got it off, and there it is. Now we got a T20 here. I think it's 7mm here. And then I think we got one more, I think 7 or T20 in here. Actually, I think that's a T20 inside that little bottom piece. So we're going to pull all this off real quick, and then once we get all this off, we'll start taking the actual seat right here off. And if you want to, you can go ahead and pull this top part off. All you're going to do is grab underneath here and pull out. You can see how it just pulls out right there, and you can see that it already moves a little bit. See how it comes off. And then you're going to have one on the side right there, one on the side right there, and then after we get that loose, we'll take the back of the seat off, but we'll do that in just a second. Get the cover off, and now on the sides right here, I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's like a little lip. You can normally push them in. You get a screwdriver, push it in and pull it out. You see how that side just folds out? You do the same thing to the other side. You get a screwdriver, push, and come off of there. There we go. You can see that come off like that. And now we're going to pull this cover right here off, and I think it just pulls out. There it goes. And after we do that, 15mm right here, and then there is a connector, goes up, and that just pulls out. Take that 15 off, and then there's going to be a 15 right here, one right in here, and then two more on this side, on the top, one on the bottom, and that will actually separate the back from the seat track. And then you're going to have two connectors, but we'll take care of those connectors once we get the seat back off. Now, seat back laying on the ground, just take the front, flip it back, then you can flip that down. And, oh yeah, forgot about this. There is a connector right here. Try not to kneel on anything. You lift up and pull out. And then, there we go. There is your seat. Now, 15, another 15 and 15, and this will pull the seat like bracket spring portion off of the track itself. And then what we have to do, we actually have to flip the seat back around, pull the back of it off, and then disconnect two connectors in the back of that. Let me get the spring portion off, then I'll flip over the back and I'll show you how all that comes off. You can see we got the bracket off, and you'll have, once you get it loose, you'll have 3 connectors to your computer on the back, 3 on the front. Now, we got the seat flipped over. You see how there's a wire right there running to it? We'll have to pull the back of the seat off. Now, the way that you do this that I've found is you push down and pull up, and it starts pulling all the little clips out of it. There's really no real easy way of doing this. It feels like you're going to break it, but you're not. Just like I said, just push down and start pulling up on it as you're pushing down. Best way I found is I get on the back side, put my knees here and right there, get my hand and pull down and out, and that's how I normally pull them out. If y'all know any easier way of doing this, let me know, because I would gladly take the advice. And now we got the seat off, and you can kind of see, luckily this one already had that one broke, so somebody's been in here before. But these are what the clips look like. It's just hard to get in here and do this, and you can tell that those right there look like they're broke too. So I do have an extra one. I might see if they want to put it on. I'll show him. Actually, you can see one of the clips right here. But like I say, you've got to pull down and out, and then you kind of can get something inside, push down and push over to the side too. But now you got this connector right here. It's just like the other main connector. Push, pull, and then this one right here just pulls out.
You need to keep some off.
I hung it up.
Okay, because I saw it was moved over there.
Yeah, I moved it over there just so I could get in here.
Okay, I was going to tighten it up against there so we can pull something in and out. But are they on the board?
Yeah, it should be on the board.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you had them or not, so.
Alright.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. But like I was saying, once you disconnect these two, you'll have to pull this portion of it out, and then underneath here also there is a connector and like a little tree, Christmas tree fitting piece. You pull that out, and then you can pull this whole wire assembly off. And here's our pile of stuff, and all we gotta do is just transfer it over to all this right here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to film me putting it all back together or any of that. Once I get it back in, I'll come back and show y'all how it's working and all that other good stuff. And they said they tested this one, and it tested that it was good. Let's hope that they're right, because this is a lot of work just for it not to work. So I didn't show y'all it working in there. It's at the end of the day, and I was just trying to hurry up and get it done. But it is in there, and it is all the way down there. Y'all can see. Here is the old rack, or track, whatever you want to call it. There's the old back. I had to take it all apart. And that was pretty much putting that in. I haven't looked up the hours to see how much time it takes. It roughly took me a few hours to do this, but If y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section below. I'll get to them as soon as I can. If y'all got any questions on anything, not just pertaining to an Avalanche, but any kind of car, hit me up on Instagram. I do have Instagram, Patreon, all that good stuff. I got this one from a junkyard, so I know a brand new one is roughly about $500 for a brand new one from Chevrolet. That's what they quoted us. So we got a full seat from the junkyard for I think $250 or $300. But like I said, if y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section below. I'll get to them as soon as possible. And y'all remember, torque is tight, and y'all have a great day.